up with the head.
Yeah.
Keep your head about ya.
Oh, wow, really? You try to be funny.
Gotta keep it. I gotta keep it light-headed. So,
Lightheaded.
oh, absolutely. I mean, the worst kind of betrayal.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
all of
imagine.
her stuff would be in the dumpster. I'm sorry.
On fire.
I was just thinking about that song. Hey there, chatters. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kat, and welcome to the Crime Chat. I am your forensic femme fatale. Natalie is your true crime addict connoisseur.
We're just two normal girls obsessed with dark crimes, evil minds, and occasionally the unknown.
And here is your disclaimer, chatters. The following crime chat will contain adult content, and it will be very violent scenarios today.
Oh,
so,
boy.
I mean, just look at the heading. No pun intended. But your listener discretion is advised.
You have been warned. And before we get into today's crime chat, Kat, what have you done?
Got to start The Last of Us. We did watch the first episode. I think the second one's out now. I haven't watched the second one, but it's interesting. I didn't realize that 5 years was going to pass between the first season and the second season. So she's older and is, I think, 19 now. And while he's not the dad, he's the father figure. So it's just interesting. It's an interesting dynamic to see at that age. And I think they nailed it because it's very typical for, the mid-teens and then to the 19, like, everything.
Yeah.
Kind of around that, while we were waiting for it to start, we started watching reruns of House.
Oh, yeah.
I
He's
love
great.
House.
Love him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some of it's really, really good. Like the medical conditions. And I remember watching it like when it came out and really liking it, but the medical conditions and stuff that they do, there was one that she couldn't fall asleep and she was awake for like 11 days, like 10 or 11 days.
Mm-hmm.
And she did sleep. Her body was trying to sleep. So when she did fall asleep, I can't even say fell asleep because her eyes were wide open, but she had REM going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then she started getting like these rashes. And basically, what it came down to is she told her partner that she was allergic to dogs when her partner brought a dog home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the dog came from somewhere and brought the black plague with it. That's it. That's about it. How about you?
Okay. So two things. Well, of course, I've been keeping up on my farm.
Yes,
Okay.
very good.
Yeah, that's all taken care of. I got 71 acres of corn. That's
Oh.
good. But did you know that they're coming out? I don't know the name of the movie, but it doesn't look very good.
Mhm.
But the girl from Grey's Anatomy, the lead,
Yes. Hmm.
she's starring in a movie about Natalia Grace.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I saw a preview for it.
Yeah. And it looks
Yeah.
cheesy as hell. Like first of all, I love the actress. I think she's amazing, but I'm like,
Yeah.
it just seemed beneath her, like this, like not the role. I think this movie could be, I don't, the parts that I saw in it, they kind of didn't nail the Natalia character.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
I feel when I watched it, like the preview, I'm feeling like creepy Hallmark, and I should be feeling
Hmm.
like orphan vibes.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Hmm.
don't know. But then again, I'm just prejudging it. It's not out yet. I will give it a chance. That's all I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you asked me to do an intro on a fun topic, beheading.
Yeah.
You're just give me an intro on beheading. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
baby. Yeah.
You can't get any darker than that. Okay, so here it is. Beheading. I mean, the name speaks for itself. You really don't need anything to describe it.
Nope.
You don't.
Nope.
It kind of just beheading. Okay,
You once had a head and now it's gone.
now it's gone. Now it's begone. So, but where did it begin? And why did people ever decide that cutting off somebody's head in the name of justice was a good thing? So now the first recorded instance of beheading as an execution method comes from ancient Mesopotamia,
Hmm.
where talking around 2000 BCE, very, very long time ago, in the city of back then the laws were, as you know, brutal. They had a
Hmm.
lot of sacrifices, especially of
Yeah.
children and animals.
Mm, yeah.
Beheading was reserved for slaves and lower class.
Hmm.
It was quick, effective, and by their standards, it was actually less cruel than what they would normally do to the children.
Mm.
Beheading wasn't random, it was seen as control. It was almost like it was a state sanctioned punishment. They wanted to control the mass. I think it was
Hmm.
controlling the mob of people. They wanted to strike fear in their hearts. Then came Rome. Of course, Rome.
Mm.
Roman citizens sentenced to death were often beheaded with a heavy axe.
Mm.
This was considered a fast and dignified way to die. But if you weren't a citizen, you were crucified, or even worse. I mean, you could have been
Oh.
strapped to the wheel. You could have been, what's the other one when
Oh,
they
the torture wheel.
yeah, or
Yeah.
disemboweled, like the guy, what's his name from
Oh,
Wallace, William Wallace from Scotland.
yeah. Well, wasn't it? I'm thinking the torture thing where you had the like the not machete, but like the knife or the blade swinging. It was on
Ooh,
it was on
yes.
Edgar Allan Poe, the remake, the show that they did.
Yes, I don't know the name of that, but yes, they used to
You know
cut
what I'm talking
people in
about?
half. They used to cut people in
Yeah.
half with that.
But the thing is, like, it would go and it would just so it would go a little deeper, like with every swing. But they
Yeah.
could also stop it. But even if they stopped it, can you imagine just the?
No,
I
it's
mean, your guts could literally just fall out.
beheading became a part of the judicial system because it was clean, fast, and had a symbolic, powerful message for the people. Don't fuck around, or you'll find out.
Find out.
Yeah.
We're gonna kind of talk about the cut
Oh,
later.
you just gave me chills. Okay. Dr. Joseph Ignatia Guillotine proposed a machine that would make all executions equal no matter your class. The first guillotine execution happened on April 25th, 1792, in Paris. Beheading started as a tool of law and power, fast, final, and symbolic. Over thousands of years, it moved from royal courts to revolutionary squares and finally to the history books. And it should be that way everywhere. So, and that is my intro on the fun topic of beheading.
Well, for legalizing beheading, at least.
Yeah.
So, just as an extra warning, chatters, we're gonna get graphic today.
Oh boy.
Keep
Okay.
your heads about you, okay? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Keep your head about you.
Oh, wow. Really? Really? Keep your head about you. You try to be funny.
Gotta keep it. I
Okay.
gotta keep it light-headed. Okay. So,
Lightheaded. Okay.
well, okay. Some of the most intriguing life events happen within the hospital walls. Usually, the first place that welcomes us, and the last to bid us farewell. It holds some of the most joyous moments in our lives and some of the most terrifying, gruesome. And that's an understatement for today. So,
Wow.
Sergeant Sergeant Steve Schap, commitments mattered. He took an oath to defend his country and joined the United States Army. He pledged faithfulness to his wife Diane, and to his friends he was the definition of loyal and trustworthy. Like he put that forward. He had a very strong moral compass. He strived to keep his moral compass, and he also expected those around him to do the same. But when that loyalty was broken and his trust was betrayed, Steve's actions, it was like a horror film. Screams echoing down the hospital hallways, no one ever would actually guess what happened. So, we're gonna get into it. And began to saw through his neck. Now, this, okay.